Hey guys, it's Wookers here. I just had not too much going on this morning, so I kind of wanted to go over another program that's just a really good add-on to Lord's Mobile, and that's called Lord's Mobile Dressing Room. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open it, and I've had some problems opening in the past few days, but um, it's a really good program to do a lot of things with, and me and Fal are going to do a video later on specifically on gear. We were going to do it last night, but times didn't line up, whatever. Um, but this is Lord's Mobile Dressing Room, and it's free, but it's kind of useless in its free version. You have to pay to unlock it, and it's like 99 cents a year. So it's really a good value if you're going to spend 99 cents. But given that I have the paid version of it, and if anybody needs anything from it, you just let me know in guild chat or something, and then I'll look up whatever you want. But I'm just going to show you a bit about it and how it works. So this is the gear section, and and you can do a bunch of different things with it. So you can slide your gear to what kind of level. I always have it at level 60. You can choose if you want green gear, blue, purple, yellow, mythic, whatever. And you can look down, and you'll hear my son in the background. He's watching Ninja Turtles, and he's just having a blast and pretending to beat up bad guys. So you might hear him. But there's a bunch of stuff you can do. Let's say you want to look up the best of research gear that you can get. So you go to research speed and you hit search. And this brings up all the best research gear that you can have. Now, if you're a lower level player and you're just starting out, maybe you can go green or just white stuff. Or if you're a pay to play player and you want to go all mythic, and what's great about it is it shows you at all the different levels and what your research speed will be um, with the different levels. Now, if you're a pay to play player, you hit the dollar sign, and you'll see that the main hand weapon changes. It changes from the electric lance to the champion greatsword. So, and that goes for any piece of gear. There's free to play, there's pay to play. And then, let's say you want to go like infantry attack or something. Okay, so we're going to go full infantry attack. Now, this also, if you click this button, the little gem, it not only shows the base gear in whatever color you want, but what gems are best for infantry attack. So, if you click on the helm, you got the beast helm. You know that infantry attack jewel is going to be at 20% at gold, and the terror jewel at 10% attack at gold. And again, you can adjust the values of. So, I mean, you can really customize it to what you actually have. You could put in all the gear that you have and all the jewels, and you can calculate it a lot better than you can in the game. That's the gear section of it. Next, we go to talents. You can set all your. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Is this research? No, this is talents. Okay. So, this is talents. And you can set all your talents up however you have them in game and see the desired result over here, and you can compare them. So you can do a lot of different things with this if you want to play around with your talents and what's going to affect it the most. Next off, we got research. You can see all your research, and you can plug in what you actually have. I mean, you can really customize this entire program to what you actually have in the game, and then you can play with it. It's like, well, if I'm doing this research on let's say I want to get into wonder battles. Hey buddy, wait until I'm done, okay? Okay? Would you hurt yourself? Here, you want to sit up here with me? Oh, hey, look what I'm doing. I'm making a video on the game. We're going over research. Now, saying that if they want to do research and you wanted to get into wonder battles and you wondered what kind of a effect that would have on your attacks, then you could start clicking on these things and putting as many points and levels as you wanted into them and see how that affects your attacks. And you can do that with any tree that you want. So before you research something, you could be like, well, how does this actually affect my research? What's it going to do for me?
I want that research.
You want that research? Like, what am I actually going to get from that research? And then you can plug it in and see what's actually going to do. And then maybe you can make a decision. Well, maybe I don't want to do that research then because it's only going to give me this much. So then we go over to heroes. And I had all the heroes, all the pay-to-play heroes and all the free-to-play heroes. And again, you can customize them, what level they're at. You can include them, and he's like a blue or a purple. And you can lock him down after you're done, and then he lights up.
I want the blue one.
No, you want the blue one? Okay. And then you can just do lots of stuff. And then, of course, there's a tab for familiars.
And I want that one.
You want the dragon? That guy? That's Blackwing. We can include Blackwing, and it tells you all the different what they do, and then we have oh yeah, this is a nice little piece where you can put in your inventory and what you have, and all the different speed ups and all the different energy, holy stars, and everything. It's really comprehensive. This is your training of all your different T1 through T4.
I want that. I want that green guy.
The green guy, that is the green guy. He's a reptilian rider, I think. He's riding a lizard.
And
You know what? I've seen Falcon Crest ride a lizard before. Did you know that?
Yeah.
You did? Okay.
And what was his name?
Lizard guy. That's his name. His reptilian rider lizard guy.
Lizard guy.
Lizard guy. Uh-huh. So you can put in all your troops and how much you have.
And what's his name? What's his name?
This guy,
No, the green name.
the green guy.
Yeah.
I already told you he's reptilian rider. He's a T2 Calvary. Did you know that, Wyatt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, and then the next thing we have is Coliseum. And you can put in whoever you want for the Coliseum. You can go pay to play, and it gives you the pay to play characters. You can set up your teams. And I'm just gonna pick
I want that
some random people.
guy. I want that guy.
This guy,
No, that guy.
that guy, and then
No, that guy.
and I mean I haven't played around with this a lot, admittedly, but you can. So, and then you can This I don't completely understand, but for some reason there seems to be where you can either buy or sell accounts or look at other accounts, because you can make an offer on your castle. You can plug all this in, and then it can
That's a team.
upload your castle into this, and I guess offer to someone to sell it. But what I'd like to see, like I said, castle exchange ticket, 99 cents.
On a castle.
So VIP status will be linked to this device. Please have to leave the application. It's like 99 cents a year. VIP status removes any restriction of the application for 1 year, plus one castle exchange ticket as a gift. I really don't understand what that is, but I kind of wish there was a way to upload your castle. Like, I know there's a save and there's a load. Like, I don't know if you have to fill everything out and then save it as a profile, or if you can just like link it to your Google account or wherever you got your account linked, and then it just uploads to the game, so you can like see in detail everything you have.
I got my cat like.
That's great, buddy. So I just wanted to show that this is a great companion program to Lords Mobile, and you can do a lot of stuff with it. And if you don't want to get it, if you don't want to buy it, that's fine. I know a few people in the guild have this program, and if you need something looked up, we're happy to look it up for you. We can screenshot it and send it right over to you. So I just want to showcase this nice little program. You can look up all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's really, I mainly use it for gear, but I'd like to actually put in everything for my account and just to see what it would be worth, I guess. If I ever wanted to sell my account or something, just for shits and giggles.
That's a circle and that's a square.
That's right. It is a circle and a square. But
there's a lot of squares.
You figure out you got different sets of gear. You're gonna have and you have to get familiar with your gear if you don't have a lot of innate talents. But basically, you're gonna have like a set of gathering gear. You're gonna have a set of construction gear. You're gonna have a set of research gear. You're gonna have a set of full infantry gear, full range gear, full cavalry gear, and then a set of war gear. And then like a monster hunt set of gear. And that's a lot to manage. That's a lot to manage. So this kind of helps you. Like if you're new to the game and you forget, you're like, oh crap, I'm getting into making gear. I don't know. I don't remember what pieces are part of what sets. Then like, what was my gathering gear again? Like because it looks so much like research gear. I'm just and then you have to go through like each piece of your gear because you may have no innate talents. So you just go down here and we'll find gathering. There's gem gathering. Where is regular gathering? Gathering troops travel speed. Okay, that's nothing.
What's my favorite toy?
Well, I'm just trying to find gathering gear. Max gathering troop size, would it be that?
No.
No, not that either. Supply capacity. Gathering troops travel speed.
Only Daddy and me. Only 2 kids.
Well, you're just talkative right now, aren't you, buddy? You knew I was making a video and you wanted to be out here with me, didn't you?
Yeah.
You wanted to be on YouTube, didn't you?
Yeah.
You're sneaky.
2 boys.
2 boys?
Yeah. No, 3 boys.
So I can't find gathering speed. It's in here somewhere. But let's say the other thing. Let's say you're in gathering gear and you're out gathering and you're like, well, I need to do some research, and the research gear and the gathering gear look so alike, I don't remember what it is.
Daddy.
So you can go to research speed.
If I eat garlic,
and then hit
do what?
and then hit search. Hey, shush for a minute, okay? And then that brings up the best research gear that you can have.
I'm talking.
But starting out,
Talk.
you want to talk?
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to say?
If I eat garlic, if I eat garlic, will they die?
So my son wants to know, if he eats garlic, will he die?
No.
No, that's silly.
Yeah.
Garlic is good. Absolutely. So when you're first starting out too, you may not have enough to make a lunar flute, let alone a gold lunar flute. So what you can do is you got these left and right arrows, and this is the next best thing, lost pocket watch. Let's say you can't make a lost pocket watch. The next best thing is an ancient hourglass. So you can click that,
Daddy,
and then
I
you
have
can
to get
substitute. Oh, you want to get it down? All right. And so you can substitute that.
Daddy,
ancient hourglass or a lost pocket watch in place of a lunar flute. And then you can go from there. So you can really customize what you want. Or, let's say you don't have enough to make this at all. Just hit nothing selected. Nothing selected. I'll put it back on for you, buddy, okay? Yeah. So use this program for all it's worth. And if you don't understand it, or if you want us to look something up for you, we're happy to do it. I just wanted to showcase all the different things that it does, and then it's out there available. Because I've said to so many people, check Lord's Mobile Dressing Room. And they're like, what's that? Well, here it is. This is what it is. It's on your Apple store or your Google Play store or whatever. But it's out there. It's available. And even if you don't have the paid version, so I think if you have the non-paid version, it blocks out the accessory slots. So it makes it so you can't use the accessory slots, but everything else you can see. So if it helps, it helps. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I at least wanted to show it to you guys that this is a program that I use. And if I find any other useful programs that are good additions to Lord's Mobile, I will definitely find them out, send them to you guys, and just the more we learn as a guild and the more tools we have to utilize, then the more we can start optimizing everybody in the guild, the more effective we're going to be at everything. Because everything in this game compounds. So, hey, you're being a little bit too loud, buddy.
But Daddy, can you do
Yeah, after I'm done, I will turn on Ninja Turtles, okay?
No, you're done.
Yeah, when I'm done, I'm almost done. So, what I'm saying that everything compounds is because
Daddy.
everything is based... Come here. Come here. Come here. Why don't you look? Why don't you look? Who's that?
Daddy.
Who's that?
Kelly.
That's right. Everything in this game compounds, and everything's based off a percentage. So you have base stats and you have percentages. And when you maximize what you're doing, in the long run, it's going to save you a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of resources. For example, if you're making T4 troops and you want to lower the cost of T4 troops because they are expensive to make and they're expensive to heal, you want to work on your subsidies research tab. And that would be, if under research, that would be what, upgrade military, I think?
Put this
Yeah,
one
these are all the
right
subsidies for research.
here.
And it may not seem a lot because you only get
This one right here.
so much.
That one is police car.
And
fire
but
truck.
over time, if you were to spend a lot of time and energy maxing these out,
It's a pickup
over 6
truck.
months, over a year, you're gonna save tens of, or even hundreds of millions of resources just by having these subsidies from making T4. And there's a lot of things like that in the game. If you're working on research gear and you try to maximize your research gear from the get-go, you are going to save yourself so much time, days and weeks and months of research time that you previously would have had to either wait or used speed ups to get. That's why it's so important to maximize your gear and maximize your account to be the most effective as you can. And I'm always fine-tuning mine, but like I said, our next video is going to be me and Fel going over gear specifically.
Pickup.
And I know there's a lot of questions on gear,
Police car.
and we're going to go over all these different types
Pickup truck.
and how to make the best use of them. But
Police car.
we're gonna get going until the next video. And my son's here today with me, as you could tell. Is there any parting words that you want to say to the VS Guild before we go, Wyatt? What would you like to say to them?
Hello.
You want to say hello?
Yeah.
But we're saying goodbye.
Goodbye.
You want to tell them to have an awesome day?
Yeah.
Tell them, go kill some monsters.
Go kill some monsters.
Good job, buddy. All right, guys. I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching, and thanks for my lovely dude here who wants to be a part of the video.
I'm not a duty.
All right, guys. See you later.